Back-to-back Super Bowl champs. Awesome end to that season. Right, anyway, let's get straight to it then. We're renewing staff. Alexander Jennings, the doctor. The psychologist, Zane Cole. And the marketing manager, Jerry Wheeler. I mean, I'll be honest, you don't need a marketing manager of any decency. They all do 10%, so I'm just paying more for no reason, but it's fun. Set my goal to making the conference championship, as always. And since we've only got a few seasons left, I'm going to get better gear, +2. And I'm going to do it for 6 years, which means this will be my gear for the rest of the cycle at 80 mil a year. So that's pretty good. Expensive season tickets, all the usual bits and bobs. I've got a bit of dough, so I might upgrade the training complex. I'll come back to that in a bit. Joshua Tate, a guy we drafted and we've had his entire career. I'm not going to ask him to reconsider retirement, just because sometimes that can glitch out and then they won't go into your team's Hall of Fame. Whereas as you'll see here, he is a club legend. Our first club legend this save, and we'll probably get a couple more before this is over. And he has also made the Hall of Fame, which is awesome. So, Joshua Tate, end of an era. And we need a new leader, and that's going to be Simon Garza. And because I've got quite a lot of TP, I'm going to really ramp it up, probably level 5. Upgrade again. There we go, so a load of people have got a good personality boost. Davis has gone back up to 100 overall. Yeah, people have had some nice jumps now, thanks to that. Leader trait at +5. Some really good jumps actually. This team is awesome this season. Oh, as I said, training complex, boom, level 6, so players are going to level up even quicker. I've got a load of TP laying around still, so I'm going to boost a coordinator. Play calling, it's going to be Theodore Klein, I reckon. Play calling up to 95, which means maximum of +7 added to every player who matches my scheme fit. I just showed you I've got a little bit of cap hell-ish, but there's going to be players I'll be trading out. And it says I've got cap hell next season, but 2 guys retiring. It shows their salaries still in next season's budget, so they'll be gone. And now I need to renew some contracts, so we're going to re-sign Simon Garza, who I've just upped the leader trait on and is awesome, so obviously he's going to get a new contract. And I'm going to set him to balanced. And with some of these other guys now, so we've got, what, 5 seasons left. I'm probably going to start front-loading players, back-loading players, so their contracts are cheaper. I'll be doing balanced or back-loading, so their contracts are a bit cheaper basically at the start. And as the seasons go on in the next couple of seasons, when you do backload them, the first 3 seasons are the cheapest, so it makes sense to backload towards the end of this save because I'm in legend mode. You only get 25 seasons. Norris, I'll give him a full deal. George Willis we're going to re-sign, as you can see, switching into linebacker. Gets him a hell of a lot cheaper. And we're going to either balanced or backload it. I keep being unsure because of what it's like, but we'll backload him. And here, as you can see, Wade and Mitchell are awesome, and I'll trade out Fernandez, whose salary is higher. Bring 2 amazing players in. I'm not sure we'll be able to keep them, though. Now I've double checked the salary cap. We're going to get rid of Phillips, who is a guy we bought in purely for value, and we get a round 1 pick off Minnesota, which is just a 2nd pick. And Titans are on the clock. I don't think they're going to take our player, so we'll let them pick. And then we're going to take Joseph Nichols straight in at 90 overall. That is awesome. It's only a 4-star, but scheme fit, 90 overall straight off the bat, tight end. So we're very happy about that. So we can switch some players around and bring someone back to wide receiver. So our team just continues to get better, to be honest. Don't think the Colts, they weren't going to take our player. And we're actually going to trade Morris away because, like I said, I just put that tight end in, so Morris can get us some good value. We get another round 1 pick because I think the next team would have taken my player, and that is going to be Ted Martinez. Again, 5-star, which is lovely, and he's 88 overall, so that's fantastic. We've got 2 awesome picks in the draft there, and now we're just going to skip down again and see who's going to take our players, or if we think they'll take our players, whether we need to trade up. And the Panthers, I think, want my guy, and so we're going to make a trade. First rounder, and then need to throw in another player just to bring up the value, and then one more little bit. There we go. Now we've got the 5th pick in the draft, and we're going to take the cornerback. Sorry, 6th pick, and another awesome player. So we have just drafted 3 epic players whose contracts won't run out till the end of this cycle, I think. So we won't need to renew them. So that's it. They'll be on cheap contracts. I say cheap, it'll be 3 or 4 mil. We're going to trade away Dorsey, who's a club legend, but he's just not good enough now, and we've drafted in some new guys. Here you can see I'm trading down because the next guy I want is going to fall a little bit, so I don't need there, and I'll pick up some more value. The 2 superstars I signed earlier I'm going to have to get rid of because the cap hits are so high. I shouldn't have re-signed Norris, then I could have kept Mitchell, but we all make mistakes. Then I'm going to bring in a young guy who's got a couple of years left. As I said, I like bringing in these youngsters now instead of the old boys and just signing them up. And then another tight end, Bates. So both of these 2 youngsters who I'm bringing in are 83 overall, but they'll both be jumping to 90. So they're brilliant signings. Really happy with that. And I'm trading away a load of round 2 picks I've got in the bank for some picks off Buffalo, because they've got a low pick at the minute. I reckon it'll be a bit higher, and as you can see, a couple of first rounders in there. I'm going to bring in a new fullback because Howell's dropped too much, and Hernandez isn't a scheme fit, but he's an 89 overall, so he's better than Howell either way. And here you can see my final draft summary. The top 3 players are starters straight away, and they're amazing. Parker will probably come in as the 2nd OLB because they don't really play so many snaps. I brought in a great backup centre in Thomas. QBs for value, and a wide receiver just for nothing. So the roster for this season is looking pretty amazing, to be honest. As you can see, we've pretty much got 90s across the board, and even some mid-80 rookies who are going to be on the bench in that O-line there. There's Parker, he's playing the OLB, as I said. McKinney's up to 89. Matthews, that cornerback, is already 89. And we've moved... we haven't moved anyone actually, I don't think, so we're good to go. The roster looks probably our best yet, and we absolutely crushed the Denver Broncos in game 1, so very happy with that. And we're getting level ups already. Martinez up to 92. Now we take on the Rams at Allegiant. Another big victory, 4 TDs for Peterson there through the air. That's nice. And as you can see here, we've obviously upgraded our training complex to level 6. So we should be seeing some good level ups every week now, to be honest. I'm hoping for some... Who was that? Martinez, the linebacker, up 1. Nice win against the Dolphins. Look at all those level ups. So the new outside linebacker, Parker, I'm hoping he can go up 3 or 4 levels. I mean, 5 levels would be amazing. But 3 or 4 would be good enough. I'd be happy enough for that for his first season. Our offense is already rated 96 overall. 5 TDs for Davis on the ground there. As per usual, he's gunning for either MVP or Offensive Player of the Year. Hopefully Peterson makes a challenge for one of the awards this season. He's playing well enough to do it. 100 yards there. And a couple of rushing TDs. Nelson, Bates, 2 level ups. Yes, our special teams up to 92, that's good. Hopefully the defence overall rating can bump up from 91 as well. And I mean, if we keep levelling up like this, there you go, 92. That's exactly what I wanted. Oh, a huge game from Peterson there, on the ground and through the air. Defence just absolutely smashing it. 9-0, this is looking like, oh, close game there against the Panthers. But we pull out the win, 10-0. Can we go unbeaten? That is the question. Bates 2 level ups, 94 overall, crushing the Chargers. Yeah, we are absolutely smashing it this season, to be honest. Our team are getting plenty of level ups. We're seeing a lot of +2s for level up for my players, which is really good. There you go, some more. Look, Parker's leveled up twice, Walton's leveled up 3 times. And he's been with us for a while, so it's good to see certain players are still leveling. Ah, there it is. The Patriots beat us week 13. They're 10-3, we're 12-1, so still got a good chance at the 1 seed. But a loss to the Patriots doesn't bode well for the end of the season, although it was in New England, so I think that home field advantage against the Patriots is huge. Although we did beat them away once, didn't we? I think that's about 3 seasons ago on the way to winning the Super Bowl. Loads of +2s, as I said, so people are getting good level ups this season. So we want to beat the Chargers again. Yep, we can get the sweep against the Chargers. +3 for Martinez at defensive tackle. That is awesome. Season over, here we go. Yeah, we got the 1 seed. Texans with the 2 seed. Interesting. Which means they will get New England if New England go through, as we beat the Jets as expected, to be honest. A little bit of overconfidence, but I feel like we should be beating teams quite easily. Jaguars shouldn't really challenge us. Oh, they do though. We are a 60,000 stadium, maybe we need to get to 70,000 to be a bit more dominant. Texans beat New England and we beat the Texans. I love not having to play New England. Parker +3. He hasn't leveled up as much as I wanted, but I did say I'd accept +3. Chicago Bears in the Super Bowl. Here we go. Let's see if this trick worked. I left it on summary for a few plays, then switched to the playlist. And that seems to have the one box per play. If any of you watched last season, there was 3 boxes per play and it was a bit of a weird glitch. So we've worked out alright this season. Oh, we've got the ball back. We're 7 up. Sorry, I don't know why I said 7 up, 1 score up. But they make us punt. Now the Bears head down the field. And they get a TD. Oh, their QB's 84 overall. You know, this is the sort of trap game where you think you're going to win. Oh man, held us to a field goal. But yeah, like I said, the trap games, and you end up losing. But hopefully we've got enough to beat these Bears. 3rd and goal. Oh, and they get a 20-yard TD. And we are now a score down against your Chicago Bears. Oh, hoo-hoo. Peterson's a 99 overall, by the way, everyone. That is awesome. Oh my god. TD for the Bears. They come straight back after that score. 75-yard pass. They did that right at the end of the quarter as well. That stinks. Oh my god. Fumble return for a touchdown. We have gone to potty and we've punted. Oh my god. I have jinxed myself with this trap game. Come on, Peterson, Santiago, that's a good connection. 2-point conversion fouled. It's a 1-score game, and the Bears are just looking unstoppable at the moment. Garcia is absolutely wrecking us. With the defence we've got, you'd expect to get the turnovers here, but we are not, and I'm nervous. We're not going to get a TD here. Another field goal they've held us to. We needed a touchdown there, I think. 2-score game. I think this game's over. Especially if Chicago score here and just feels like they're going to. The Bears are just getting through this Vegas defence with ease. 3 minutes left. 2-score game. This is over. We're not even going to get a full... No, look. Game over. But they're going to score again. If they score again... Oh my god. We have been... Oh, and an interception just to rub salt in the wound. Pretty sure we did that last season. We have been just crushed by the Bears here. Got good training out of it, but we lose the Super Bowl. Davis with MVP. Miller, Robertson gets... Oh, that's a bit disappointing. Robertson gets offensive player. Even though Peterson gets to the bowl again. Got a few players in the conference team. Not much in team of the year. Well... let's have a look at the stats then. Peterson, not as many TDs, but much better yardage and percentage. more rushing TDs, but not as much rushing yardage. It's a difficult one. Receivers getting some good stats there. Tackles for loss, Willis. Mills, look at that with his sacks. He was someone we signed 2 seasons ago and he's been a great signing. Yeah, overall, I mean, an awesome season. Just a killer to lose in the Super Bowl to the Bears, who just aren't as good as us, but you can't win them all. On to the next season. I'll see you in the next one. Let's get that chip back.